Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. If you're new, welcome. I'm Lori. Thanks for joining. Today we're going to continue working on some bee ephemera bits for our bee journal. I'm going to attempt to stamp on camera. I am not the bestest stamper there is. I'll tell you that right now. Hold on one second. I'm running my printer and it just beeped at me. I gotta go hit a button. I'm just having a multitask crafty session today. Sorry about that, y'all. I was like a couple papers away from, I found some old newspaper on Etsy. German print and this and that, and I was trying to print that off to get it off of my laptop, out of my storage memory and all that. I have no clue where I got it from. I'm so sorry. But when I actually show it on video, I'm gonna go back and try to get where I did get it from off of my stuff, because you got a purchase history on there and it'll show you, you know, where it came from. So I've been trying to go back through and print some of that stuff off, and I just wanted to put a little bee stamp or something there. And I'm just going to clear my stamp off here on a book page. Turn it the right way around. I'm just cleaning a little stamp off on this book page here. These little stamps came in, there was a bee, butterfly, I think it was a sunflower and a dragonfly. Was in a little set at Michael's. You know, you get the little wooden set there, the 4 stamps or whatever. That's what that was in. So I'm just trying to clean that off a little bit. I'll set it off to the side. And then I had, where was that little bitty bee at that I wanted? I think this was it. These stamps that I'm using, some of them I got from Dollar Tree, some of them I got from Hobby Lobby, or not Hobby Lobby, Temu. Most of these here I got from Temu, and they seem to do pretty good. All right, I think my printer's finally actually done. So sorry about that racket in the background there, but I was trying to get some of my stuff cleaned off because I had found some bee ephemera that I wanted to try to print off. Now, if you do a new stamp, take your hand and rub over it. It's what I've been told, to try to get it to where it'll take up the ink. Supposedly, the oil on your hand will get it to take up the ink. And most of the time, people that I've saw when they do a stamp, especially if it's a bigger stamp, will take the stamp pad to it. And I just wanted to put that on there, just a little something else on these little postcards, and I thought that little bee wood stamp would be cute. So I'm going to try to do that. And this ink pad I got, it's just a acid-free ink pad pigment. It's basic black. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It was in like a little 4-pack. Like I said, I don't do a whole lot of stamping. Most of the time, if I stamp, I'll use my whatever distress oxide I'm using in my project. That's normally what I stamp with. I don't know if you're supposed to or not, but I do. But like I said in an earlier video, I said, well, you know, I bought it and paid for it. I'm going to use it how I want. So that's what I do with it. And then I clean my stamps up really well with just a good old baby wipe. It seems to do the trick pretty good. I know it's probably, you know, better to have the proper cleaning equipment for your stamps, but that's what I use. I'm going to try to keep my sleeves out of this ink here. And then the other one has had this little Be Kind on it, and I wanted to put it on there. On this other one here. Let's see if that will work. Okay. So how's everybody doing today? Thank you all. We'll be seeing this on Tuesday evening. Or well, the early Tuesday morning, because I set my videos to come out at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the new day. So, and I'll have time when I get home at night to make a video for the next day if I don't have one ahead. It's usually what I do. But I'm filming on Sunday evening, so I'm trying to stay at least one video ahead. Like I say, I got clothes every night this week coming up. So I'm trying my best to stay ahead day, just in case if I'm really tired during the week, I'm like, well, you know, I don't have to shoot a video tonight. I can lay down and rest a bit. That's my thinking anyway, or my plan, I should say. All right, so, but yeah, see those stamps? I think they're real cute. Maybe you can see them better like that. Well, still got a little glare on it. But they came from Temu. A whole lot of stamps that I got came from Temu. And they seem to do pretty good for me. They clean up well. They, you know, it's a good solid image. These I got from Temu. It's got some bees, the queen bee and little honeycomb and all that. And the honey jar. I think that's cute. Got quite a bit of stamps from them. Alright. So I think I'm going to put that to the side. Yeah, I think that's going to be cute. I just want a little something else on it, you know. You can write on the back, but I just want a little something else on the front of that. I'm going to go ahead, get my tag. And I showed you this trick here. So like you can cut the corners on one of these old card things where they send you in the mail trying to get a credit card or whatnot. So you cut a small corner, a large corner, a medium corner, and a, you know, semi-medium. So I just take and cut my corner and I just flip it over and line it up to the side and the top, and I'll cut my tag corner according to that. Just because sometimes, you know, I know you can cut the side of it like this and then take and flip it over and line it up over here and cut your tag, but sometimes it's hard for me to pinch and hold that little bit of paper. So I made me up a couple of those different sizes, and that's what I'm going to use for a little bit till my hands ease up on me, which I don't think that's going to happen. They seem to be like they're getting worse as time goes. Alright, and I got this stamp contraction pad from Walmart. You just put your stamp on it. It's a 6 inch by 6 inch, and you just push it down. And it had some and it's a magnet. It had magnets with it, and I do not know what I did with those. I know one of them I broke, so I just took them, threw both of them away, because I was like, I'm just gonna do that like that. Put my paper in there up in the corner, because I want the beehive, this right here. I'm gonna put it on this part of the stamp, and then take the little bees on this and put them like they're floating up around it. Thought that would be cute, but I'm gonna, well, I did that background there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my stamp on here where I want it. I'm going to see if I can get one of these, because I've got some thinner. Yeah. See if we can't hold that in place a little bit. I don't know if that's going to work, but maybe it'll help hold it down some. But I was using that and I was like, well, those magnets seem like they're awful thick. To me, they did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to place my stamps on here about where I want them at. And then I'm going to take my pad, my topper here, and I'm going to take and put it down on the top of it. Now, which way were you flying, buddy? Now I took you off where I can't figure you out. Like that. Try to get you up here at the top best I can, and hope that my pad reaches you. So you take your pad, line your holes up. You're supposed to be able to push down and pick your stamp up where you want it. See? And I don't know what the name of this was. It was just, you know, it was some stamper thing at Walmart, and it was my what's that, teal color. So that's why I got it. And it was in my price range, so it wasn't a whole lot. But now see how I'm going to take and just, I'm going to take this, switch it up here, and take my ink. Well, I don't want to do it with that. Let's do it with black. Let's do it with the black. So I'm going to take my ink to the stamp. You want to pat, not rub, because if you rub, then you're going to get it in places where it don't need to be. And I know this is probably not, you know, the best ink or whatever. I'm not looking for the best ink. I'm just looking for, you know, I want it stamped and I want it on my image. I want my image on my product, and that's, you know, like I said, I'm not a professional stamper by no means. And if anyone has any tips that I may help me, feel free to leave them in the comments. Just don't come at me. Just be like, look, lady, you know, I've seen you struggle in there. Here's what you can do to help yourself out. And so then anywhere that's on my stamp mat here, and this is kind of like a knockoff Misty, I'm assuming, because, you know, I see those big stamp apparatuses and that, and it just looks a little daunting to me. And I've, you know, never really been like, oh, you know, a stamp person. And then I saw a bunch of things, and I just like people are doing, and I'm like, oh, I gotta try that. I'm thinking it's gonna be cute. So here we are with a bunch of Temu and Dollar Tree stamps. Like I said, I wasn't gonna put a whole lot of money into it because I am not a professional. So that was another reason why I was like, I bought these, because I was like, I'm just trying it. I'm not professional in it. I'm just gonna try it and see what I get. I want that, make sure I get that a little darker there. I may have hit it. There we go. Alrighty, so I'm gonna set this over here. And I had the box to this, and I knocked my Mountain Dew over on my table, believe it or not, and got the box soaking wet, and it fell apart. Alright, so then you take and you line this up. Let's see, when I turned it over, I see a little bit of ink around the top of it that I don't want there, because it may smudge my paper. So anywhere that you didn't want your ink around your stamp, take and wipe it off. Okay, so now let's try this. So we're going to line it up with the holes. I'm going to place it down, and we're going to smash it. And see it with your little... And what the magnets are supposed to do, because this is magnetic, it's supposed to hold your paper in place so it won't slip and slide on you. And some people take and rub this. It's like a paperweight or whatnot. So that's what I'm trying to do. And then the thing is, you pick it up. Oh yeah, I like that. So then if it's not dark enough, you know, to your liking, if your ink isn't dark enough or didn't stamp clear, then you just go back and you re-ink this just like you would if it, like, you know, like the Misty, I think it has a swing arm on it, a swing platform, so it stamps in the exact same place. So that's why you have the magnets holding your paper still. And so then you would re-ink this and go right back to it to make it darker if you wanted to. And I'm just going to rub it with my palm of my hand because I actually like the coverage that it did. I think it looks fairly well. And we're just going to pull it up. I do like that. And I just put the magnets on there just to put a little bit of weight on it. Honestly, is all I was doing. I'm going to stamp these off on this as much as I can. Then we're going to clean it up. So, I hope everybody's been doing good, and I hope y'all been enjoying this bead journal ephemera build that we've been doing. Hoping that it's somewhat entertaining. I can't wait to put all this stuff in it. And the reason why I went to started to printing was, you know, because I had a few shops that I follow and like and favor and all of that has blessed me with some discounts for stuff that I had in my cart and was keeping my eye on. And then I said, well, now wouldn't you just know that they would send me a discount for, one of them sent me a 55% off discount for what was in my cart. I said, shut your mouth, I gotta go get that. So then I said, well, I got on to print some of this stuff that I've had on my laptop forever and a day. Get it off of there, clean up some of my space. Get that out of the way, and then I'd start over fresh. And then that way, every time I downloaded something to print, I would go ahead and write the name of it down once I paid for it and got the download, you know. So then that way I wouldn't have that all, well, I got this off of Etsy. You can go on there and look up this, and you know, it brings up this. I don't like doing that if I'm using something, you know, like I said, and I'm not a professional, you know, this is, I'm a mom of 3, I work a full-time job, and I love the craft, so that's what I'm doing. Sharing it with whoever wants to watch, and I greatly appreciate that y'all are watching and commenting and give me views. I do greatly appreciate you. But, you know, not anyways, by no means professional at it, and I just enjoy paper crafting. I always have. Love pretty paper, you know. So there we go, cleaned up. And look, I didn't make a mess of myself yet. Not yet, I said. Alrighty, so yeah, I like that a lot. I think I'm gonna like that. So, and then I got a little a rolly cart that's got a drawer in it, and I have my sewing machine and needle threaders and that, and I got me a little envelope maker here. I bought it at some little discounted shop down in Winston. I think they actually had it at Burlington Outlet for like $3. I said, shut up, I'm gonna get one of them, even though, you know, you can make envelopes, but you don't have to do the measure. You know, that's the thing. You know, you start out with let's see, it tells you right here, you start out by a 2x2 piece of paper, and it'll tell you, you know, where you need to line it up at to score it, turn it and cut it, turn it and cut it and score it, and you'll have your little folded up piece of paper. It goes all the way up to 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 envelope, or yeah, paper, and then your card size that goes in it will be 4x4. So, and then it'll tell you, like, you know, you score on the 1 inch. So you line your paper up on the 1 inch here, and you take and score it, and you turn it, put it on the 1 inch and score it for the 2x2. So it's a pretty little neat thing. I like that. So I got to get into making me some envelopes. You make envelopes out of anything, old book page, scrapbook paper, you know, as long as it measures that initial 2x2 up to 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 square piece of paper, you make an envelope out of it. Alrighty, so I think I want to put another little bee up here. What did I do with it? Where did it go? Let's get one. I want to put honey on it. Not really. Not really. This one here is supposed to be a bee, but that looks like a fly to me. Don't it, y'all? I don't know. I was looking at that and I said, that looks kind of like a fly. I was just like, that kind of looks like a fly. It don't look like a bee to me. And this one here does too. Look at him. But I guess that's, you know, where their wings aren't out. That would have been pretty to run down the side of something or top of a page. But I already got that on there, so that's okay. Let's see, what are we going to put on here, woman? What you putting on there? I guess we could put another one in little bees. I'm going to put that little one flying up here like, you know, the mom and daddy's chasing the little one out of the house. So we don't eat up all the honey. That's what we can do. That'd be the daddy. There's the mama. She's like, I done told you. In or out. In or out. So you gotta have kind of a storyline, you know. What your characters are doing in your journal. It just so happens, you know, these characters are bees. Entertain yourself, I guess. Yeah, so this will be the baby bee. He's got in trouble because he's in there eating up all the honey. Mom's done took and made all the honey up. The baby bees are eating it all. She ain't gonna make no money because he's in there eating up all the profits that she done worked up. That's what I'm gonna say if I don't drop it crooked. Alrighty, here you go. Raise it up. Oh yeah, I like that. That's cute. That's a cute little baby bee. Let's put, you want to put one more down here? Not really. I like things in threes. You know, I like odd numbers. The odd numbers seems to work for me. I do 3 or 5. You know, you can't have 4. 3 or 5. So, yep, I like them little bits. And like I said, those on Temu. And most of these sets were, like I said, you know, if I got it, I'm gonna guarantee you it was not no more than $1 or $2 at the most. Because, you know, I don't know how to stamp, and I'm just gonna not put a whole lot of money into stamps and such at the moment until I do figure out that, hey, you know, I'm not that bad at it. Yep, I like that. I like that a lot. That's gonna be my little tag for my inside my ephemera holder for the back. Let me cover this here ink up before I get it all over me. All right, and I got this slot punch. You can get them on. I think Temu actually has one. I'm not sure, but I know Amazon had them. They were like $13, $14. I got this at Hobby Lobby for $7, $7 and some change. And we're just going to take, because I want to put, even this up, and it makes a little slot in it. And it makes it a little easier to put your lace through that hole. So I was wanting to put some lace on it. I'm getting another little willy cart. I think I'm going to put some black lace in that. I got this little black lace bit off of Temu as well. Well, I want to see about getting them to sponsor me or something. I don't know how much that'll pay you. I wonder if they give me some stuff for free for yakking about them all the time, because, you know, that is my favorite little shop. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I do like shopping on there. They have some nice little stuff. I mean, for good, decent price. So, think I'm going to put that like that. And I'm going to put my fake tiny attacher that I got from Michael's and put it on here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Well, if it'll let me. I think my mama's trying to talk on the phone to somebody. If you can hear her hollering, hello. There we go. I'll put that like that. And we'll cut that. I think that's going to be cute. Yeah, I like that a bit. So I didn't want a whole bunch, you know, because like I said, it's going to be a tag on the inside here. I like it though, how the stamps come out. You can see that the stamps did pretty good, I think. I could have made that a little darker if I had put some more ink on there, but I didn't want it, you know, bright dark. You know what I'm saying? Then you can still write on it. So we're gonna slide this in our little ephemera pack, and I want that sticking up fairly well out the top like that. I'm gonna take what I do with my corner rounder. I'm losing stuff already. So see, like on the back side, it's a little bit lighter, but on the front side, it's fully covered. So I want that on there. So I'm gonna just take this and make this a pocket. Get my little 1-inch circle punch. Turn it upside down. Put me a little pull on it. Make me a pocket out of that. I'm gonna put my stuff back because I don't like my area cluttered up, because I can't, you know, can't get a hold of stuff. If I ain't where I put it back where I need it, when I go to grab for it, we're in trouble because I done lost it. I'm just gonna ink this up real good around the front here. That's what I'm gonna do there. Just ink out. And glue that pocket down about right there. And when I glue it, I'm gonna, you know, smoosh the front of it up a little bit. I was thinking about actually making 2 pockets here. Put one here for like, because I'm getting me some little bee stamps and tags and such, and tickets like that. That's why I was cleaning off my laptop so I could download some more stuff to print and forget where I got it from. But I was thinking about putting that here, and then making another pocket up about right here for extra, you know, little journal cards and tags and stuff. So I think that's what I'm planning on doing here. And I think that's going to be cute. But yeah, this envelope dried up pretty good. I think I'm going to like that. So this will be my ephemera holder for the back, because I want that pretty envelope that we made from the ephemera package. We got those little journal card bits. I want this one in the front. Yeah, I want that in the front. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll make sure when you put your glue down that it sticks, and then at the very top you'll take your fingers and just smooch it in a little bit. Make sure it gets a pucker on it so you can fill it up. But you got to make sure that your sides and your bottoms glued down before you do that. If not, that pucker will cause it to buckle up on you and come unattached. Well, I don't want that big of a pucker. Let's lay you back down some. There you go. All right, we'll leave that alone for a minute. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut another piece right here. I'm not even measuring. I'm just marking with the pencil and rolling along with it. I think it's going to work keeping this trimmer over here set up on my side table, so I don't have to keep flipping it back and forth and making all that racket. I'm just doing like, you know, just a little rough measure. Kind of eyeball the size of it, just so we can get it done real quick. I wanted to get this ephemera piece finished up and get that bits there stamped and stuff, and then this ephemera holder is done. So I think what I'm going to do is, because all I got to do to these other bits is just glue them down. I mean, you know what I'm saying, just glue them down. I'm going to put some of the paper that, or cloth that I used, I'm just going to make some tag pulls with that. And then the rest of it, I just got to glue down. And I don't really think I'm going to take up camera time with that. And then I got to score some pockets and such, you know, to get things finished up to where we can start adding it to the journal. So that's my next plan. So I'll probably come on and because I want to put the lace on the sides and that, fold up the papers and get the lace put on it. I'm probably going to do that on camera because somebody had I think it's called well, it's direct message. My daughter calls it DM. And I was like, well, won't you just say, I was like, what does that mean? She's like, direct message, Mama. She said somebody direct messaged you on what is it, Instagram. I was like, what does that mean? Am I in trouble? You know, did I say something I shouldn't have had, or you know what? She's like, no. She started laughing. She goes, no, that means they messaged you directly asking you a question about how to put lace on paper. What did you use and that? And I said, well, I'll try to cover that in this video because I want to do pretty much my whole decorate on this is what I was wanting to do. I'm going to slide that down just a little bit so we can put a little bit bigger items in this, you know, like journal cards and extra stuff. See, sometimes it's good that your fingers don't bend up, you know. They stay straight all the time. You can use them in awkward positions and it don't really hurt you. That's mean. I shouldn't have said that about myself, but it's the truth. It is a mess some days. Alright, so I'm going to set that off to the side and let that dry. So then we got, I did fairly good straight getting them even, didn't I? I'm proud of myself. Look yonder. Heck yeah. Didn't even get them, you know, hold them up and do it all 3 times, and you know, because normally I would sit here for ruler and be like, oh no, that's a smidget centimeter hair off, you know, that type of stuff. But oh yeah, I'm gonna like that. I need to ink around the tag, doll it up. Ooh, ain't that pretty? I love that. I'm liking learning how to stamp. I really am. Yeah, because it just adds stuff, you know, like, you know, I didn't have anything big enough to put on that, and I was like, oh, that would be cute, but looking like the bees, you know, are hovering around their beehive. I think that would be so sweet. And then, of course, we had to make up our little story about Mama's mad at the baby up here eating up all the honey. We can't have that, so, you know, that'd be our little storyline for it. Pretty. I like it. I have loved working on this bead journal, y'all. Y'all just don't know. I mean, like, really, that journal set that I've printed off for this, I've had printed off for a year and a half, and I've waited because, you know, I had bead papers for scrapbooking and that, but I didn't have, you know, like little ephemera pieces, bits and bobs, you know, stuff like that, you know, that you kind of need. And I didn't really have whole, you know, black lace. I didn't have yellow lace. I had white and beige. That was my only colors that I had. And then I got some of that burlap with the white lace running through it. I love to do that. because I got this burlap and lace kit, paper pack kit from Stampria, and I printed off some papers and stuff to go with that today as well. It's gonna be real pretty, just like, you know, journal cards and such, you know, some stuff like that. That's what I was printing off today, because it was going to be full 8.5 by 11 vertical pages, and I was like, no, I can't do that, you know, unless I did a tall skinny journal. But then it would have half of the, you know, Santa Claus or dress or lace piece, you know, and you couldn't really tell what it was. It just defeat the purpose of doing that. But I just wanted to come on for a little bit, and, you know, I know we didn't do a whole lot, but I wanted to show you, you know, about that little stamping apparatus that I got at Walmart. And I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. I had the box, like I said, and I was getting ready to shoot a video, and knocked my Mountain Dew over, and the box fell apart on me. But yeah, you can find that at Walmart in their crafty area. And then, you know, the stamps, like I said, I got from Temu. Alrighty, so I think that's what I'm going to call that done for today. And I was thinking, you know, maybe on the back of this, I didn't really want to cover it up, because I want this, you know, to be a standalone piece. You know, you pull it out, and we may put a bigger pocket on the back side here, like a deeper pocket. I do got this one here. Well, look at there, that'll fit. Let's just go on ahead, since we're going to make us an ephemera pocket. Let's make us an ephemera pocket, y'all. Let's just go on ahead and put us another little pocket piece on the back. And then that way, you know, if you have bigger journal card pieces like such that you ain't going to use in your journal, or use it, look at that. Yeah, we can put it down here and see. We'll pucker that side up, and that'll hold a couple of them big ones like that. It sure will. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Because I was like thinking to myself, and then here I am. I said I was about to say bye, and look, there we go. It's just going to be another second. We're going to put this on here. I'm trying to get this lined up, eyeballed as good as I can. But yeah, I was about to tell y'all bye, and then I flipped that over, and it hit me. Maybe we should cover it up so you can journal on that. Nope, let's put another pocket in it, because it's an ephemera holder, lady. We're going to have an ephemera holder pack full of ephemera. Because when I get done printing off this stuff, because I found bee stamps, I found bee tickets, I found some more, just, you know, like beekeeper, beehive type stuff, journal card bits. I was like, oh yeah, that'd be perfect. Yep. Yes, ma'am. I was like, I just want some more bits to go in it, you know. I want to do it up. And then we'll have this one filled up, and we have enough to fill up our pockets and such. And then we'll have enough to put some other pieces in that other ephemera pack in the front. Yes, ma'am. That's what I want. So then that way, you know, we'll go through and we'll put, you know, in a pocket, we'll have like maybe one tag or something a piece, you know, just so there's not a pocket in there with no tagless. You know, you can't do that. And then we'll have the ephemera bits back here. And if they want to go through and on a journal page that they journaled on and take and put, you know, a tag, a ticket, or another little touch spot, because you can take these, they're on really good, you know, cardstock. You can glue that down and have it as a tag spot, or another touch spot, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. They can sure do it if they would like. And that ink wasn't quite dry on there. The only thing about wet glue, if that ink ain't quite dry, it gets on you. But I like that. Yes. I'm only going to put one on the back side of it. You know, we don't want to overkill it, but we're just going to put one on the back side of it. That way, so, you know, like throughout, if we see that we don't need all these journal cards and such, we'll just stick them in that. Put a few in that on the back side of it. And I think that is going to work. And that's going to be a video. I know it wasn't a whole lot. Mainly I just wanted to show you the stampy bits. Cute little things. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all so much for choosing to watch my videos. And I greatly appreciate for my subscribers and all my comments. You all have been very, very nice to me and treated me very respectful. And thank you so much. Y'all have a good evening. Enjoy your crafting. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. And y'all have a good night. Come back and talk to me. Have a good day.